Okay, their tablet designed for children.
What is this, a tablet for ants? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex from Fitment Industries, and it's about time we told you that we f***ed up. Don't forget to subscribe now that we've just laid that one out on the fitmentindustries.com. And when I say we, I actually majorly mean there's one individual that took the reins on this. Now, I'm not gonna name names, but we'll get there. Last December, we decided that we wanted to build a car for all of us, for you, for us, for everyone, because it would be fun. So we flew out to Georgia, picked up a minty fresh 1991 BMW 318i, and we headed our way all the way back to the great white north winter coldness area of Appleton, Wisconsin. We had some pretty big plans for it.
And now I'm walking.
Like putting up an update video once a week. We were gonna slam it, go fender to lip, get all the hot boy points, have a car to bring to all of our shows, and everything was great. Spirits were high, everyone was happy, then the car looked great. And for those that have watched our E30 series, know that we had a lot of fun with it. We put it on silver suspension, we threw on some BBS wheels, we installed a short throw shifter, we did some more suspension bits to kind of get everything all tied in nice and tight. We dyed the carpet black, we got a street-defined steering wheel. Then that was it. Now, we're saying we messed up. I'm not gonna name names. However, there was some points in this build that had some heavy influence from a certain person that just wanted to send it through as is. And unfortunately, the more that we listened, the more the vehicle kind of lost its capability of being a car. So what happened to our E30? We didn't sell it. It's right there. No, Corey didn't crash it, but we probably would have gotten more content if he did. And it's all here. It's all good, sort of. I mean, there's some swirl marks and stuff like that, but I'll be completely honest here. Yeah, really what ended up happening is the amount of time that it took to support the build was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we tried to put out a video series once a week, but we weren't able to because of the amount of parts that we wanted to get. And we're new to this kind of thing, so we learned from our mistakes. So how does the car sit right now? Well, if you manage to zoom in behind me, you'll see that, I mean, it sits. And when I mean it sits, I mean it looks really good. Like in terms of Instagram photos, 10 out of 10. It looks fantastic. However, once you actually get to the point of trying to drive the vehicle, you know, because it's a car and cars are supposed to move and drive with people in them comfortably, that's where it really starts to fall short. Because pretty much all we can do is roll it around the shop and move it out of the way. Because not only is the poor thing covered in dust, but the battery is completely toast. The interior, for the most part, is just set in place because it's completely torn apart, and Corey decided that when you're taking the stuff out, sometimes the plastic tabs break. We realized that when those plastic tabs break, they're a little bit harder to get a hold of, and everything in between in terms of tearing things apart was really easy, and putting it back together got a whole hell of a lot more difficult. So the car does sit. It moves around, it's sitting on some nice wheels, it's got some great fitment. The short throw shifter was installed the wrong way somehow.
Then we hit third because we got a nice short shift there. Third, wham. Then we go fourth, and the fifth, and there we go. Oh, you want to slam her into reverse?
The window tint looks decent. The car itself, however, can't actually be driven anything above 45 miles an hour. Because when we did install the silver suspension and we inquired about what was the maximum spring rate we could possibly have on the coilovers for going fender to lip and static, because static is bomb, we decided to do like 12 or 14K springs, which in this little bad boy right behind us results in it getting airborne when we hit any sort of bump above 50 miles an hour. Like, you think I'm exaggerating, but we really aren't. And that is the biggest issue facing the car right now, is the fact that it's literally undrivable. Really, that's where it kind of sits right now. And you may be thinking to yourself, Alex, why am I watching this video? Because we want to bring the E30 back. We want to do series and seasons with it versus trying to get a video up every single week, which means we need your help on all of this, because there's a few things that we're gonna need to do to clean the old car up to get it back up to snuff. But once we get to the point of the vehicle being driven again, we're gonna need a little bit of help in terms of what truly do you wanna see come out of the E30. Now, we're gonna take the 14K springs out because we have to, and we're gonna wanna drive it and take it to places because we want to. But everything past that is entirely up to you. What we end up doing with the vehicle is gonna be 4 episodes. They're gonna be weekly episodes, and they're going to start in June. You're gonna see us fix everything. You're gonna see us probably take it to a drag strip. You're gonna see us race it, everything in between. But then the next time that we come back with another season is when we're gonna need your help. So let us know in the comment section below on what you think we should be doing to the E30. We had some few setbacks, a few knockdowns, but don't get mistaken, bud, we're gonna be coming back with the E30 because we've been asked about it a million different times, and it's there. I mean, look at it. It's got a cool seat in it. I think there's only one seat. Gels, is there only one seat in that car? Yep. Is there a seat in the driver's side? Oh, there is. Okay, so we can drive. So we just gotta give it just a little bit more love. So there's gonna be some things that are probably in the comment section below, like how did you mess up the suspension? Now let me tell you, in life, you know the right decision in certain situations, right? You know that you should get a meal versus just a burger if you haven't ate all day. But then there's always that one person that is in the background just talking in your ear and talking sweet nothings that make no sense, but they're very persuasive. And you just think that maybe they have a plan, and then you realize that they don't. They just wanted to mess with you the entire time. So while statistically, mechanically, the setup does work for a very static setup, it does drive, it does run, it just jumps at 50 miles an hour above. It does do exactly what we wanted it to do because we planned on that, but the person that was in charge of the certain intentions on where we wanted the vehicle to go and where we want the vehicle actually to go are two very different things. We have full scene points, no driving, and then we have driving. And we want to go this way. And we had a certain person that wanted to go that way. And so you might be wondering, Alex, why are we changing the spring rates? Well, because I want to drive the car. I truly do. I would enjoy it. It'd be a lot of fun. I drove it one time in 7 months. So that's why, in case you're wondering as to why our suspension is so tight. It's not that we didn't do it right. It's just the reason why we did it was wrong. It looks good when it's not moving. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. Don't forget to subscribe. Let us know what you want us to see next. Wheels, tires, suspension. FitmentIndustries.com.